After 2 weeks in the lake, it's time to go.
Well, 3 good weeks in the lakes, but time to head north again, and the day looks pretty good. Just crossed the bar at Swansea and it's pretty flat, so that's a good start to the day. About 6 hours we'll be up at Port Stephens. So looking good so far. We did have a good time in the lakes. It was a great spot to visit. Plenty of facilities, plenty of spots to get out of the wind, plenty of moorings, and we had a really good stay there. It was excellent.
The breeze is from the east and doesn't offer much assistance.
Just at Port Stephens now, that's Tomaray Head behind me, so round the corner we're in. We've had a pretty rough trip from the lakes across to here, probably 2 metre swells and pretty well on the beam the whole way across, so it hasn't been much fun. To try and do it a bit better when we leave to head further north.
Once inside the headlands, it's much calmer and we drop anchor in Shoal Bay.
Make that gin and tonic. And rum and Diet Coke.
Next morning, we motor around to Nelson's Bay Marina and pick up a mooring. Norm takes Pip ashore. They're heading to the post office to collect a parcel. After a big walk, Pip needs to relax.
Pleasant stay in Port Stephens. Got our parcel. Had to get a new bilge pump cartridge. I fitted that this afternoon. And we're ready to go again. So we're probably going to leave early in the morning and head up to Foster Tuncurry. But we should have a pleasant night here tonight, I think.
It's an early start the next morning. We're not the only ones up early. There's a fishing comp on.
It's a better day at sea today. We left Port Stephens at about 4:30 this morning, and we're heading up towards Seal Rock. It's Broughton Island you can see behind us. So we're heading up towards Seal Rock another 2 or 3 hours, and then into Foster Tuncurry. So pretty calm out here today. Not much use getting the sail out. Very light wind. I think it's going to go around to the north, so we might have to spend a little bit of time at Foster just waiting for the southerlies to come back. Anyway, not too bad out here today. They're all young ones, eh?
We pass Cape Hawke and head for the entrance. Our favorite spot is anchored near the bridge on the Foster side. It allows good access to the boat harbor, and it's a short dinghy trip up the inlet to the middle of town. Foster has plenty of shops and services, and we enjoyed the dinghy trip to Gloria Jean's.
We're anchored over the Foster side of the inlet here this afternoon, and it's been pretty good over there, but the wind's been quite light. We couldn't have a lot of chain out because we were in a bit of a confined area, and the wind's really got up this afternoon, so we've moved across to the Tuncurry side and picked up a mooring. I'll just take you outside and show you what the weather's like at the moment.
The wind dies that night, and it's another early start.
We crossed the bar just before high tide.
The fishermen are out, so that's a good sign. It's pretty nice out here. We left around about 5 o'clock this morning. We crossed the bar at Foster. It was dead flat, no sea on it at all. And we've had a pretty pleasant trip so far. Not much wind around, not too much forecast for wind today, so we should have a pretty good trip up to Laurieton. Sun's just coming up, the moon's just setting. The moon's gone down, the sun's come up. Pretty well a full moon, I think. But yeah, the conditions out here are pretty pleasant. I've just been going around the boat mopping up a bit of the mud that came down with the rain last night. But yeah, apart from that, I think we'll have a pretty good trip up to Laurieton. Love it out here when it's like this.
We round Perpendicular Point and head for the Camden Bar. We'll anchor at North Haven tonight.
Midges.